Good afternoon, Kamiya America. My name is Patri Derek Pan. I'm the founder and CEO of Kamiya Inc. Tonight we have two special guests from Virginia and from the DMV area of DC and from the Lowell, Boston area. Please welcome Virginia Prak from Boston Lowell and Regina Yap from the DC area. Hi, ladies.
Hi, everyone. So excited to be here.
My friend's Twitter, so my name's not in there. I don't have a Twitter.
So for those that's gonna follow Fab Melly, know that Virginia will not be monitoring and responsible for that content. Great. So tonight we have two current Miss Cambodian American winners. We at Kamiya have been following them for quite some time. We want to take turns having this conversation back and forth about yourself, about your experiences, and everything that our guests might have. So for our guests who are listening and watching right now, if you like anything we are saying or doing, there's an icon of the hands going like this. Click on that. We would appreciate it. If you have questions, everyone, just leave the questions on the bottom right box or type in / and Q, and then type in the question, and we'll queue you up, and the ladies will answer your question. First question, in no particular order, Virginia, tell us a little bit about yourself and just the recent experience with the pageant.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Virginia Prak. I'm 22 years old, and I'm the current Miss Cambodian American in the Northeast region, in the first one. And I'm also the first runner-up for Miss Global.
So you won two things. You
Yes.
took 2 titles. Wow. Where's your tiara?
So it's cool.
Where's your tiara? Do you have it nearby?
It's actually in my trunk right now.
Oh, that's not a good place to be putting something.
At my friend's house. So, I could bring it in.
No worries.
Yeah.
Regina, a little bit about yourself.
Hi, guys. I'm Regina. I'm 18 years old, and I'm fun, energetic. I really love being in school. I like to volunteer. I do that a lot. So I barely have free time, but I think in the end it's worth it, and that's why I joined this pageant. And with the title, I plan to give back to the Cambodian community a lot, because that's what I'm doing. It's not really for myself. It's really for forwarding movements to help the Cambodian community and the younger Cambodian community. So yeah.
You sound like an ambassador in training right now, Regina. You just have a scripted conversation, a scripted message. That was perfect and beautiful. When did you take that title? Give us both of you. When did you get prestige with that title of Miss Cambodian American? For the viewers that don't know when that happened, Regina, when did you was bestowed with that title?
Well, I won the pageant in late November 26th to be exact. So I'm still pretty new to this world. So I've never done anything like this. Makeup, hair, nails, it's still pretty new to me, but I like it a lot.
So you never did all that prior to your experience with the pageant? So you go to school every day as a high school senior, and that is. Just kidding.
Well, I guess what helps, Virginia knows this a lot, but we're a part of a dance troupe, and that's how makeup and hair is very common to dress yourself up for a Cambodian traditional dance. So I was prepped up in that type of way, but to be a public speaker and to perform in front of hundreds of people is very, very new.
I see. And Virginia, give us some dates. When did you take that first title there in Lowell? And then you said you were in Miss Global. When was that?
I actually did a pageant when I was 16 years old, and I did the Miss New Hampshire teen, and I was like a finalist out of 40 girls. So that was my first experience. my second experience was the Miss Cambodian American, which happened on September 6th, 2015. Yeah, and I won that title, and I also won Miss Congeniality for that. I'm also in a dance troupe. I've been a dancer for over 15 years with the Anchor Dance Troupe, and
Prove it. Let's see your hand. Go like this, both ladies. I know you said you dance too, Regina. Prove it. I'm sure the watchers are not taking a word of it until you see your hands. Okay, yeah. See, that's how you can tell that they are Cambodian traditional dancers. Their fingers are very flexible.
And after the Miss Cambodian American pageant, I went to the Miss Global pageant to represent Cambodia, and I took the crown as first runner-up in October. I don't remember the day exactly, but it happened in the Philippines, and it was so much fun. And I'm just doing this because Lowell's the second most populated of Cambodian Americans, and we never had anything like this, and it's so awesome to give women opportunities to travel and just be an ambassador for my women in general. And today's International Women's Day, so
how fitting.
Perfect.
That was unintentional.
I know.
Was unintentional.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
Yeah, it really is meant to be.
You guys want to see my crown?
Where? Let's put it on.
Give me some more props.
Oh, you're in the 300 category now. Let's see.
Okay.
Where's yours, Regina? Is yours conveniently nearby too?
Oh, mine's upstairs.
Upstairs. You better tell your sister. You better tell your sister or your dad or mom to help bring it down.
Okay, so this is the Miss Cambodian American crown.
Ooh.
So nice.
Yeah. And
How heavy? Is it very light? It looks very light. Like if you dropped it, it would have cracked, right?
It's heavy when you put it on your head because it's the spot.
How many pounds? 2 pounds? 3 pounds?
Like probably a pound. No, but it's like it like hits a spot on your head, like a certain spot, and it just pokes your head all night. But I mean, it's nothing compared to like the traditional crowns that they've worn.
It's so tall. Yeah. It's like this tall, and then you just put it on your head.
Are you referring to the crown? Oh, that's another one?
This is the Miss Global crown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like.
Is that like a diamond piece? Is that like a diamond piece right there in the center?
That's fake.
Oh, it's fake.
I don't know what it is, but it's fake.
Nice.
Wish it was a diamond.
Where's yours? Show and tell time, Regina. Where's yours?
Oh, it's over here. My sister brought it. Erica, do you want to say hi?
Wow.
Hi everyone, I look gross because I came back from softball practice. So.
Yeah, she's a softball player, so she just came back from practice. But fun fact, Virginia was there on my crowning night, and while I was walking down the stage, it actually tipped over while I was walking, so that was pretty embarrassing. But
yeah, mine tipped over.
Sitting, you tripped, Regina?
No, the crown like tipped over, so it kind of went like this, and it was really funny because it was my first time with the crown, and then.
Speaking of funny, where were you two when Steve Harvey flopped and made that epic mistake? And what was your reaction?
I don't remember what it was, but I didn't even watch it.
You didn't watch it live, but you probably saw it.
I didn't. I wanted to, but I forgot what I was doing. I think I was busy. Don't remember.
I remember.
But I didn't watch it.
I was sitting right over there with my dad and my sister, and I was just sitting on the couch, and then he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I've made a mistake, blah, blah, blah." And then I know I was shocked, but the person that was most shocked in my family was actually my dad. So he had the funniest reaction to the mistake.
That's funny that happened because during Miss Global, they didn't call my name for top 10, but I was supposed to be in top 10. So, so they messed it up. So it ended up being top 11, and obviously I was in it, and then I ended up winning top 5 and being first runner-up. It was weird. And guess who the mistaken country was?
Colombia.
Yes.
Again. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Oh, bad luck.
Steve Harvey was not involved, right? Steve Harvey was not in the stands or chilling as a disguise in the Philippines. That's yeah. I remember seeing that, and I was like, wow.
I could see that mistake, but Colombia and Philippines, I don't see that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So tell us, share with us, ladies, what has happened since being crowned Miss Cambodia American for your respective communities. Can you share some of the highlights, some of the more memorable moments you've encountered with people, children, the community? Just can you share us a little bit some of the highlights since being crowned in, I guess, September for you, Regina, and then November, Virginia? Can you just share us a little bit about that?
Me first? Okay. I've been, ever since I've been crowned Miss Cambodian American, I've been traveling a lot, but not just for the pageant, but also for dance. And like after the Philippines, I went to Cambodia in January to train at the Royal University of the Arts, and oh my God, it was the best experience ever. It was amazing to train with the masters, just to be in the university itself, and to just take in everything I could, take in every advice, take in all the knowledge and all of the like ancient history. I danced at the Angkor Wat, and It was beautiful. Yeah, there's a YouTube video, so
you better drop that YouTube link right there on the bottom for us,
okay.
while Regina shares her story.
Okay, so since November, I've been tutoring at the temple on Sundays, and I teach math. Oh, so nerdy. But it's actually really fun. I've met some great kids through the program. And then at my school, they've been so supportive. It's actually sort of embarrassing. So they made a spread of me in the school magazine. And then teachers came up to me, and they were like, that's so pretty, that's so amazing. And I love giving my school community the message about Cambodian people and our history, because while I was growing up, actually a lot of people didn't know where Cambodia was, so that's a big step for me.
Yeah, it was the same with me too. Like nobody knew what Cambodia was, and ever since I won, they're like, Virginia, you helped put Cambodia on the map, and just like with dance and all that stuff, like I give everything to dancing, because I've been doing it for so long, and that's where like everything from me is from, like just dance. Sorry, I'm trying to like YouTube and copy and paste at the same time and talk, so I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if it worked. I'll do it later.
No problem. Do you guys wear the crown out in public sometimes?
Wait, what?
Do you two have you ever worn the crown out in public since winning?
Like just
Yeah,
regular
not just because not just because, but like for official events and activities.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's really easy to find me. So whenever someone's looking for me, you just look for the big green crown. That's where I am.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just wear it when we do fundraiser events. I recently attended a fundraiser for Cambodia's hospital. I think it's called Sihanouk Hospital.
Okay.
And I think sometime in the next month or so, I'm going to be doing a fundraiser online, and also like probably a party for everyone or people to donate, because I'm going to Cambodia, and we will be doing charity work there and like giving back to our country. So it's going to be so exciting.
I see. That's great. I was sifting through the comments on the right side. Let's try to be mindful of some of the questions that was generated. For those who have questions, type it out properly by doing the / then the letter Q, and then I would be able to put that question on Q as one of the 4 boxes below. But I saw a question from Hella Schla earlier, and he asked Regina, how long have you been training in Taekwondo? So we're gonna learn a little bit about what kind of skills or what kind of talent did you guys perform there at the talent show at the pageant. Regina?
So it was pretty funny how I got started in Taekwondo. My family was on our way to buy a fish, and then we actually saw a Taekwondo place nearby. So my dad was like, why don't we sign up for Taekwondo? And I'm a second degree black belt in Taekwondo. I no longer practice, but I think I'm going to practice once more because I think it's great to learn self-defense. And also it's cool because at school people are like, Regina can kick your butt, which I don't know if I could, but we can try.
Okay, you just set yourself up. Let's spar right now. Show us some of your moves.
Oh, take me to the shoe. That's mine.
3 weeks ago, we had Daphne Lucinet on American TV. She's also a black belt martial artist. She actually went one-on-one with me on live TV. That's why, we did have some very talented speakers in the past who has this background in martial art. That's really good. That's perfect in light of International Women's Day. Self-defense is very needed in this day in the world. Let's answer Victor's question real quick.
Yeah.
For him, I think he probably came in a little bit late. But why are there 2 Miss Cambodian Americans? I know the answer, but can you explain to Victor and our viewers why there are 2?
Well, I'm the Miss Cambodian American in the Northeast region, and Regina is the Miss Cambodian American in Washington, D.C.
Hi,
There you
Victor.
go, Victor.
Yeah,
There you go,
perfect.
Victor. There's no national Miss Cambodian American beauty pageant at this time, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
And so, I think Atlanta has one as well, right? Atlanta has one as well. If you want to join USCS, great question. See, there's a good question. Keep on coming. These are the questions we're looking for. But yeah, there's no national beauty pageant at this time. There's efforts being made on different parts of the U.S., and I would hope to see something come together in the future where it is recognized as a national Cambodian American pageant.
It will happen very soon. Since, this has been started. How long was the DC pageant started? Like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, it's been, it has 3 winners so far, but it hasn't been entirely chronological. We actually took a pause for a couple of years, but yeah. And to answer Sam Jacobs' question, if I get 5,000 props by the end of the night, I will sign up for UFC classes in college.
Again, if you get 5,000 props, what?
I will sign up for UFC classes to prepare to take Ronda Rousey in college.
Everybody start clicking her props. And oh my God, John Cena is in this conversation. Is that the real John Cena?
I'm scared to fight ever. I'm really girly and I'm a crybaby, so
You want to fight?
I can't do that stuff. But I can dance for you. That's it.
Yeah.
There we go. We asked for dancers in the background in the previous broadcast. They didn't dance for us, so you could be the first to dance for us, Virginia. Like a battle, you two can battle off, Apsara style.
Guys,
we wouldn't
battling.
It's more like joining each other, joining forces. There we go.
Okay,
That'd be
fun. Sure can. Someone play some music then. We can do it. All right. Let's see. Let's go on. We'll continue. What's that?
The question.
Go ahead. I can cue somewhere. What has been the hardest part about winning Miss Cambodian American? From Mike Hunt from Denver Laptops.
Do you want to answer that first, or do you want
I can answer that part. I don't know if you had a hard time with this too, but I think the hardest part was going to the practices on time. That was one hard thing. And then another hard part was answering the questions and answers, because you're answering in front of hundreds of people. You don't know what they think. You don't know what they want to hear. But I think the important thing is to answer what you feel is best. And I remember some of the questions were very hard and very political. They asked, like, what do you think of our nation today and its politics? So scary.
Yeah, and I agree with Regina. The hardest part was answering the questions and just what I did was just answer from my heart, and like it worked. But I think the hardest part is definitely keeping everyone happy, and like Cambodians are always like critiquing each other, and just some people always have something to say, and you just can't take no mind to it. If you know who you are and you know what you're here for, then just do it. Who cares what people say? Because I've had articles about me saying I won the crown because of my uncle and all that stuff.
Ooh.
And it was like this huge issue. And then when I went to Miss Global, like I just stayed calm. Of course, I'm not going to be like going crazy online. But when I went to Miss Global, I proved everyone wrong, and it was like, I worked hard out there, and I worked hard both pageants, and I'm here for a reason. I'm here to be an ambassador for a reason. So, yeah.
Major props.
You
Major props.
got a lot of props for that response, Virginia. Did both of you have to answer anything in Khmer during that pageant?
No.
No. Oh.
We had to do one short segment where we chose a Cambodian proverb.
Okay.
And I totally butchered it. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
So you're saying, Regina, if we just flip the script right now and just did this whole conversation in Khmer, you would both fail?
No, I think I could speak Khmer pretty. I'm like all right in speaking Khmer. I can understand more than I can speak, but I can bargain, because when I went to Cambodia, I bargained for like so many things, and they were surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Regina? You would struggle if we were to flip right now to do a Khmer conversation, because I'm about to put Virginia on the spot right now after this. I'm about to bust out my camera monorum, right? Hello, camera monorum.
I can't speak Khmer very well, but I can understand it. So how I understood it was like when my parents were telling each other secrets, I would like listen to them because they didn't think that I could understand them, but I could. So that's how I learned Khmer, through secrets.
Through secrets. Okay, Virginia, ready? I want you to bargain to buy this phone that you want to buy right now. Hello, chap lam. តថ្លៃជាមួយខ្ញុំ
បង
ទៀត
This is embarrassing.
ចង់ម៉េច ចង់ទិញអានេះណា
telephone ហ្មង
អី telephone អត់យកពាក្យហ្នឹងទេនេះហៅទូរស័ព្ទអានេះហៅទូរស័ព្ទ
ទូរស័ព្ទហ្មងរៀល
$1000
អត់ទេថ្លៃពេកទេ
No អានេះសម័យថ្មីអានេះទំនើបមែនទេ $1000 រៀល
ថ្លៃដែរឲ្យខ្ញុំ800
មានជឿថាខ្មែរនិយាយដើអញ្ចឹងអត់ជឿទេកូនយួនហ្នឹង
No ខ្ញុំទៅរៀននៅអាមេរិក
អញ្ចឹងអូខេ800អូខេ850យកអត់
អត់ទេថ្លៃពេកទេ
អូខេ8ក៏8 Not bad
អរគុណច្រើន
Everybody give her a round of applause for that one. Whoever you're watching.
Oh my god.
That was all recorded, FYI. That was all recorded. Yeah, she did her best. Did you understand the whole conversation, Regina? While you were
you guys were bargaining. And she said it was too expensive, and it was. You tried to cheat her.
Yeah.
I was trying to make an extra dollar, I'm about to move to Cambodia. I need every penny I can get. Let's see. Any more questions for these two ladies? We're going to transition into some other stuff. So, Regina, I understand you're a high school senior, and so you are probably in the process of filling out a lot of college applications and scholarships. Give us an update. What school are you going to?
Well, I've been accepted to 2 schools so far, and I'm still trying to hear from the rest of them. But I think the school that I want to attend is a very highly competitive school. Believe me, guys. It's called the School of Rock. Yeah, that's the school I
you got
want
me
to
there.
go to.
I was like focusing like, what's the school around?
Yeah, Jack Black, he's awesome. Want to go there, alumni. No, I'm just kidding. My mom asked me that question. She was like, if I had a magic wand and you could go to any school, which one would you go to? And I was like, you know, Mommy, I've been thinking about it. I want to go to the School of Rock. And then she was like, yeah, the School of Rock Bottom.
School of Rock Bottom. What? Your mom, I guess you got all the jokes from your mom, the comedy side.
Yeah, I did.
Are you currently in school right now,
Right
Regina?
now, I'm not. I had to take a break from school because of all the traveling, and I didn't want to take a break from school, but I had to because, why would I pay all this tuition if I'm taking so much time off and I'm not giving 100% to all my school? So I'm taking a break, but I am taking this time to, travel and do all the things I want to do, like I'm teaching kids my dancing. And
You plan on going to school though?
Yeah.
Anytime soon or resuming?
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Oh, Sam Jacobs just asked a question.
Sam Jacobs. I see it.
What is your favorite and least favorite when visiting Cambodia? My favorite part is definitely going to all the temples, but my least favorite part is having it be so hot. And actually the weather was not that bad, so that was fine. But my least favorite part is the bathroom part. And it's so hard to find a normal bathroom, like, because you have to squat everywhere, and especially when you're traveling from like city to city, you have to like bring your own toilet paper. Sometimes I have to hold it in, and like it was hard, but that was fun. And I got like crazy mosquito bites, but I'm okay now. I think they scarred me. But yeah, my favorite parts was definitely going to the Royal University and training with the masters, and also going to the temples and, learning more about our history. And, our history is all written on the walls. So, that's where our dance form comes from and everything comes from. So it was beautiful to like, connect the dots and be like, I understand now.
Definitely. You've been back to Cambodia, right, Regina?
The only time I've been to Cambodia was when I was 1 or 2 years old, because babies can fly free. So, but I remember listening to some of the stories that my parents told me, and you know how they sell insects like spiders, and then they sell it for people to eat. Well, I actually picked one up, and then I was going to eat it, but then my dad thought it would be like that I wouldn't like it, so he kind of like took it out of my hand, but I like kept trying to eat it, and he kept trying to take it out of my hand. And then I remember, or my parents told me that we were passing a beggar, and then my parents gave me $1 to give to him. So I was about to give him the $1, and then he was about to reach for it, and then I pulled it back. And then I gave it back to him, and then he was about to reach for it, and then I pulled it back. I know. And then my grandma was like, wow. So that's my story.
Interesting. Virginia, you were just recently in California, right?
Yes, I came back today actually, and I haven't slept yet, so I'm wicked tired. I do like bahak.
You can see that, right? The question. Yeah. But was it official business related to anything that you were doing?
No, it wasn't. It was actually a vacation, because I've been traveling for like business basically, and this was my first vacation, so with my best friend and like friends, and it was great. I think I want to move to California. Anyway, you guys from California?
Who's in California right now? Type in the box. I think there's a few people that's in California watching us.
Let me know where to go. Like what city? I only went to LA and like Santa Monica Pier.
You didn't even go to Long Beach, Cambodia town?
No, I didn't. I wanted to so bad.
John Cena wants you to go to Compton. Yeah, see, that's where all the culture and food is at.
Bay Area, SoCal.
Yeah, the Bay Area is really nice.
Have you been to that area, Regina?
Yeah, I go back and forth to California because my grandma's there, so I have to visit my grandma. And so my grandma lives in Southern California, and then we drive along the coast up to Northern California to visit my aunts and uncles all the time. So, but I think I'm a NorCal girl more than I am a SoCal girl.
That's right. You did share us in a previous conversation with Kamiya that you frequented the Long Beach area. You have some Long Beach sort of roots, right? Connections with family.
Yeah, I practically grew up there. Aside from being on the East Coast.
I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
The question, Regina, you already answered. Regina, are you a Prak lover too?
Yes, I am. Anything with vegetables, because I love eating vegetables more than I do eating meat. So
I'm a seafood kind of girl. Seafood and vegetables. Meat,
Well, you guys have the best like seafood, clam chowder, that fish and chips in your area.
Guys, I brought over so much trenyet from Cambodia. Like, it was a luggage full of trenyet, and I was like happy because sometimes I crave it here, and it's so expensive here. But I was the plug for trenyet.
You're a true.
You know what? I never liked trenyet. Do you eat that, Regina?
Yeah.
I eat it sometimes when we don't have food to eat at home. So
yeah. My little nephew Darren, he's 4 years old, and he grew up, born and raised here. But he eats trenyet like my dad, who grew up in Cambodia all his life, and I can't touch trenyet. I rarely eat it, but I guess there are people that actually like it. I'm surprised because I know people like it's like a hit and miss for Prak, but yeah. Trenyet is nasty for me. It's just like In and Out, right? I'm sure for those who went to California, they always get In and Out. I hate it with a passion.
You hate it?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I had it twice in one day. Isn't that crazy? Twice.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Animal style.
I'm looking at my notes to see what kind of questions I have. Feel free to drop questions. We're at the 38th mark right now in the interview. Usually at this time, what we do is someone just asks us trenyet. For non-Cambodian, one of the ladies replied to him real quick while I look at my notes.
It's like dried out. I don't know how long the process is. Is it like 5 days? It dries out for like 5 to 10 days. What kind of fish is it? From Cambodia.
Yeah, so it's dried fish. It's dried fish.
It's kind of like
fish Cambodian dried fish. There you go. Regina said it perfectly. It's fish jerky.
Fish jerky.
Cambodian fish jerky. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Yeah. Share us.
Oh, sorry. Marty Burns asked, "Are they both going to continue using Blab?" I think it's pretty fun. Is this like the next interview, the next video chat? I think it's pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't have a Twitter account, but maybe if like more people are interested, then yeah, I'll definitely start one.
Yeah, it's the next big thing, live interviews. That's a plug.
No, but I'd rather meet in person. That's cooler.
It is, but you know how inconvenient that can be when you're thousands of miles away. How do you keep your eyebrows on fleek? Both of you. Thanks for not ruining them. Okay, I'm just reading it for the first time. Helishla, do you want to come on live with us and just ask a question?
I get them threaded, and I fill them in with the Anastasia eyebrow wig.
I have that too. Yeah, pro tip, Anastasia brow kit. And then, yeah, just maintain them. And also, I think the poor video quality kind of helps. It kind of looks nice from far. But
it's
right here. I have it. This is what I use. I don't use too much of it because I have a lot of hair already on my eyebrows. But yeah.
Did you guys, is that your natural hair color?
Me?
How do you guys feel about
Yeah.
Asian women dyeing their hair? What's your stance on that? I just randomly came up with a question.
I'm okay with
Position of that.
anyone with their choices if they want to change their hair color. I know my mom changes her hair color to look younger, and it works. My dad does it too. It's a family thing, but I haven't dyed my hair yet.
So that's
Have you
natural.
dyed-
What do you see right now? That's right, natural. Is that your natural too, Virginia?
Yeah, this is my natural.
Oh, okay.
I used to dye my hair a lot actually, but I actually haven't dyed it for like 2 or 3 years. Thank God, because it was crazy. And like I actually like my natural hair better than anything, so yeah, I just felt in love with it.
By a reaction of props, do you want the ladies to keep their hair color right now? Show us your reaction. Props if you like the hair like as it is. If not, then don't react. Don't react. Okay. See, I think Kamiya America has spoken. They want you to keep your hair color.
Yeah, I don't think I could picture myself with any other hair color.
Yeah.
Like anything crazy.
How about short? Have you gone really short hair yet?
No, but I want
Will you do it?
I want to like go this short at least.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah?
looks nice.
All right, I look crazy. Hold on. Let me make it look normal. Like, I don't know.
Well, in elementary school, I had that traditional Asian girl haircut where it was like the bangs and then the short hair. My dad cut my hair for me, and so I grew it out so that way I didn't have to look like a tiny Sia.
Your dad cut your hair? Oh my, that must have been
We used to sit
traumatizing.
in the bathtub, and then he would just go to town with the scissors.
I
So
kind of had one of those haircuts too, except it wasn't short. But I did have the bangs because I cut them myself.
Mm.
And I literally went like this. I was like, I went under the kitchen table and I just went, shh. And then I ran to the bathroom, threw my hair in it. And then my mom goes, why is there hair? I was literally like 4 years old. And my mom goes, why is there so much hair in the bathroom? And I guess like my hair like spiking up in the front. So it's terrible. I don't know why I did that. It was like...
yeah, I did the same things too. Like I just got scissors and I just cut my own hair. So I went to preschool with like this funky haircut, and everyone was like, "What?" And I was like, "Hey guys." So yeah, comment if you guys ever cut your own hair when you were little. I hope
There you
it's not
go. Comment if you ever cut your hair when you're under 5.
Embarrassing.
Under 7. I was never around scissors growing up, so I wouldn't dare do it. I don't recall. Share us a little bit. We're at the 44th minute mark of the interview. We usually cut the conversation around 50 to 55 minutes. You're in the you're in the East Coast. I know the viewers probably want to watch this all night if they had the choice, but it's like almost 8 p.m. over there. You're probably getting hungry, right, Regina? Right, Virginia? But no? Did you guys have a hamburger right in front of you that we're not?
If you want this party to keep going.
Yes,
Yeah.
how many party keep going?
It's lit.
So Richard asked favorite Cambodian dish. That's easy. My favorite Cambodian dish is lam re because I love bitter melon. I love this stuff with the meat. It tastes so good, but I do feel like it's an acquired taste. But I kind of like bitter stuff.
Guys, I don't have a favorite one. I have too many. Like, I love Cambodian food. I don't have a favorite one. I love like salam and chukrung, like all the like. Well, I don't love bahok, but I do like to eat it. What else? Anything. Everything is good. Every Cambodian dish is good. So.
Yeah, Derek, what's your favorite Cambodian dish?
It's not about me, but I love bahok and psycho ang. That's the dish I can eat every day, and I probably will when I'm in Cambodia. And I'll be like 400 pounds.
I ate mangoes every day in Cambodia, like mango smoothie every single day, and the sweet mango with the sticky rice. Oh my god, it's so good with the coconut.
Yeah, I love mango, but I like it. I like the green mango with the pepper and the salt on it. It tastes so good. But my mouth is burning up afterwards. But it's really good.
It's all about makut. That's why we got excited. Do you guys like makut? You guys know mangosteen?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's really expensive in the U.S. It's like small and sour.
Yeah, but it's super expensive, but it's like one of the best. It's one of the healthiest like fruits known to mankind. And makut is like the shape of the crown, the Cambodian crown. So it's considered like very like a royal food, a royal dish. But you know, you can't get it here. Really, it's so expensive out here in the States. Yeah. Share us, ladies. Share us some stuff that we should be keeping our eyes out. Either like upcoming events that you're going to be featured in, projects that you're working with people. I know you both probably do a lot of other extracurricular activities, model or acting or any of this stuff. Can you share to our viewers what we should expect from you in the next 3, 6, 9 months?
Actually, this isn't pageant related, but at school I've been working on a project, or not at school, but it's kind of extracurricular-ish. And I'm going to hold a presentation about the teenage brain at a science museum in Washington, D.C. And I know I sound like a total geek, but it's actually really fun. It's fun learning about the teenage brain. And yeah, so I'm going to give a presentation on that in late March. So I'm practicing. Gotta memorize
Practice with us right now. You only have 192 people watching right now.
No.
Can you practice with us right? We will be brutally honest. We will be brutally honest.
Brain bash.
Brain bash.
On March 26th.
Okay. Cool.
DC people, where are you at?
Is it a public event, and can people come and watch you do this presentation?
Yeah, I was actually able to get free admission for students, so just bring your student ID.
Oh, there you go. She hooked you up. She hooked up your students up. How about you, Virginia? What should we anticipate?
I don't know why I can't see you guys, but I can only hear you guys. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't
what
see
was
us?
the question? No. You guys were like.
You might have to close the box and come back in, but the question is, where will you both be during the Kamiya New Year?
Where will I be? The entire month of April is always booked with plenty of performances, but I'll be in Lowell, Massachusetts, performing places, and my students will also be dancing for the Cambodian New Year, so that the entire month of April is just Cambodian New Year. So that's what I'll be doing, just dancing. And then I think in May I'll be going to Cambodia. So you guys should follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That's
at Finale, right? No, I'm just kidding.
No, Regina Prak. Follow me at Regina Prak on Facebook and Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. Yeah, and follow my adventure. Honestly, I don't know what's planned for me when I go there, but I know that I'm going to be doing charity work and all that stuff. And then I don't know what's planned in a couple months. I don't want to say anything and not have it happen, but
okay. Ooh. You will tell American first when that is finalized, though. Can you pinky swear?
Of course.
Swear on live TV right now. Pinky swear that whenever that's confirmed, Virginia, you're going to share with American first. Put your pinky up. You can't. Oh, you can't see me. You can't see me. Dang. I put my pinky up on screen so you can gesture. We can see you though. Put your pinky up. You can't see us, but put your pinky up right now. Yeah. Okay. I see. A few hundred people saw it, so she has validated that when she has those news officialized, she's going to share with American first. So follow us, and we'll definitely share those news that Virginia has. You're going to Cambodia in May? Virginia, you said?
Yes.
Awesome.
Wow. You just came back a day ago, right?
I know. I'm telling you, there's so many things. Sometimes I just want to do things in spite, but you never know with me.
You should just do what I'm doing. Just make a leap over there and just say, hey, I'm going to live there. You know, you don't have kids. You don't have a family. So that's, I'm not advising you, Regina, because you're about to go to college.
No, I did not participate in the Miss World in China.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, are you planning, both of you planning to compete in the upcoming pageants? Well, you're still young. You know, you still have the age qualification to do a lot of them, especially you, Regina.
Yeah,
I'm definitely thinking about it. There's actually one coming up called the Miss Pacific Asian American, and last year they actually got their first Cambodian American contestant. So I hope to keep that going. We'll see. I have to practice my handstands because I really want to perfect the talent portion this year. So I hope I can do a handstand during the talent portion.
I do want to do other pageants. I just don't know when yet. And I just I feel like after this pageant, well, these two pageants, because right now I have 2 crowns in the same year. So I just want to kind of relax a little bit. But I definitely do want to do Miss World and do a more global pageant. And, definitely get Cambodia on the map and our culture and our dancing, because that's who I am. So
awesome. Yeah. You make sure to tell American first. You and Regina, if you do compete again for upcoming pageants, let us know. Let us know how we can be of value to your endeavors. I know sometimes pageants contestants look for sponsorship, right? And so you can always me and the other co-founder of American is watching this right now. So we're very open to supporting women and men in these types of initiatives, right? I have a really simple and odd question about your crown that I've always been curious personally. When you win the crown, you technically own it for that year. Do you ever give it back? What is your what that property that they issue the crown? Is it just temporary?
Some pageants you do pass it on the crown, but most of them you get to keep them. I think I get to keep both because they renew the crown every year. So I don't want to give my crowns away. They're mine.
Gotcha. How about you, Regina? You
yeah,
get to keep yours?
I believe that I'm keeping this one. The last year's winner got to keep hers. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this one. And it's also, I think my mom likes having it too, because sometimes she puts the crown on herself. It's really funny.
She's reliving her youth. What career path do you girls want to choose after pageant? That's a great question, Sam Jacobs.
That is. Okay. Regina, you
want to respond to that?
Yeah. So while I was applying to the different colleges, I'm most likely going to be a computer science engineer. But my backup would probably be economics.
Economics. So, okay.
If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them.
For me, I wanted to go into pharmacy just because I did do a little training with the pharmacy technician program, and I liked it. Well, I loved it, and it was pretty easy to me, because I liked it. But I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna go towards that direction. I feel like I'm here for a different purpose. I'm slowly finding myself. Throughout this pageant and throughout all this traveling, I feel like I'm here for something else. I'm here to be a voice for Cambodian Americans, and I just don't know what position that is yet. And I'm gonna find a way, I love working with teens. I love teaching. So I don't know. It's something along with connecting with people, doing humanitarian work and all that stuff. So I'm in between right now.
That's great. That's great. Are both of you you affiliated with any nonprofits or any charitable cause, either stateside or in your community or on sort of international level? I'm just curious. You are perfect candidates for like ambassadors for a lot of these nonprofits that does work around children, about women, on educational health. Have you thought about pursuing that or getting that type of involvement?
So at school, I was actually introduced to the UNICEF Club and the Red Cross Club. So that has been fun. But outside of school, I helped with this committee called Warm the Heart. And what that does is it helps homeless populations around the Washington, D.C. area. So that's my experience. But I definitely want to do something similar to that in college. I don't want to let go of that. And I think you guys should too.
So I'm in the Anchor Dance Troupe, and the Anchor Dance Troupe is a nonprofit organization as well, and we teach students who want to join and want to learn. And most of our programs, we go to middle school and some elementary schools to do like after school programs and like teach dance and teach our culture. I mean, Lowell is the second most populated of Cambodian Americans, and I also do some volunteer work. When I was in high school and stuff, I used to volunteer for Dance for Peace, and it was just a yearly volunteering group that we did in the summer for like anti-bullying and like all this cool stuff. And we would have events where kids would perform just doing stuff to get out of trouble and all that stuff.
Awesome. That's really great to be involved with, Virginia. We're going to wrap it up. Before we wrap it up, I know Regina. We try to keep things around a maximum of an hour. We're at the 58th minute. This is quite possibly our most active and liveliest broadcast to date. I do acknowledge that.
2,600 props, both of us. Can we have like another 10 minutes?
Okay, another 10 minutes. If you, the watchers right now, can get both of their props up to 2,600. Yeah, start clicking.
Yes.
But,
give us 2,600 props to keep going.
Who wants to? For those who are listening right now, who wants to be the fourth seat? We'll open up the fourth seat to anyone who wants to come in and say hi and have a question. Please keep the comment quick and keep it clean. This is a family activity. But I'm gonna open the fourth seat up right now, and you're more than welcome to come in. Do you have any friends that's watching? Do you have any friends that's watching right now, Regina and Virginia, that you want people to have priority? I'm gonna leave it open right now, the fourth seat. Selena,
you can choose.
Please come in. Hella Shloy, if you want to come in. I don't recognize anybody here.
I was talking to Selena earlier. He seems really cool.
Selena,
get it.
Selena, come in. You've been into our conversations multiple times in terms of watching and listening. Please come in. We'll let you in, and you can say hi to the ladies real quick and have a comment or question. Who you're waving to?
Okay, we made it. We get another 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got another 10 minutes. 60% of it is probably hella Shloy. Shloy, you don't want to come in and say hi? I asked him in private, but he said, not tonight.
He's being slow right now.
He's being slow right now. Why are you being so slow?
He's being hella slow.
What are you guys going to have for dinner? It's like dinner time. It's 5 o'clock. You had what? A chicken?
Salami Yulin.
You made it? Folks make it?
I actually help my mom make it, but all I do is chop the vegetables. Do you guys help cook around the house besides making the rice?
I can't. I'm sure
I help.
can.
Who wants to?
Lena can't join, but yeah. I don't know what to have for dinner. Today's Taco Tuesday, though, so I might dip and get some burritos or something in an hour or so.
So earlier, earlier Chris Farrow asked for us to do the model wave, or the pageant wave. Virginia, do you want to do that really quick? Chris Farrow, I hope you're watching.
I don't have one.
I don't know. I just learned this from TV, but.
I'm trying to learn. If there's a Mr. Cambodia, if there's a Mr. Cambodian American, I need to learn. How you have to like give us some describe the process, Regina. We just saw. We need to understand. You know the.
Well, earlier when people asked for a wave, like the first thing that came to mind was like do waves, so like hi, or like do this wave, but then I had to have it clarified in the chat. So I think palms up, big smile.
I don't like.
Yeah, I don't really like doing that.
I guess Regina, you can see us now, right?
You can like.
Yeah. Matthew McKay 9. Do you want to take the open seat?
Do you know Matthew McKay?
No, I don't.
Anyone can come into the open seat right now if they have a question or comment for these ladies. I'm surprised. Earlier, people were like private us asking to get on, and now when they leave it open, they're getting all shy about it.
It was gonna be over.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
can't right now. I ate bunch of quinoa last night, and I took a fat.
Ew.
Being honest, TMI for real.
Think of the first thing when you wake up. First thing I think about. What time is it?
Yeah, the time. Yeah, I think of the time too because I don't have a clock in my room. All I do is I use my phone for my alarm. So if I can't find my phone, then.
Speaking of phone and sleeping, do you honestly have the phone right next to you when you're in bed, like under the pillow or like on the side of your elbow? And am I the only one that does that?
What do you want us to say in my? The question, sorry.
No problem. They want the ladies to speak Khmer. They haven't heard you speak Khmer yet, Regina.
Virginia Prak ខ្ញុំនាងខ្ញុំអាយុ22ឆ្នាំ and
okay, I don't know how to say much, but I'll say an early New Year greeting. Kiam som chumitsua, Kiam Regina Yap, and Tuesday Chinam Tmai.
That was scripted. That was the same line you used at the pageant, I bet.
Tuesday Chinam Tmai.
You know how to play any Khmer game?
And no one's gonna understand.
I think the majority of our viewers right now are probably Cambodian, so they could understand that. I think. Do you guys ever play the? Ooh, someone has a really serious question right now. Do you girls play video games? That's a very serious question. We've asked that. We've asked that in previous broadcasts.
The video games that I play are Mario Kart.
Yes.
And Tetris, if that counts. Sorry.
No,
what about you?
I would think you millennials would be playing those role-playing games. Or...
Well,
I'm the Street Fighter generation.
I usually like kicking, but I actually still do play RuneScape. It's an online game. Like for geeks, which I play. It's really fun. It's really fun.
Wow. I'm hearing my own voice now, so I'm not sure if you have two broadcasts in the same room. You know what I mean? But yeah. One second. My brother just asked me something. Okay.
When is your birthday?
My birthday is October 12th, so I was born on Columbus Day, 1997. What about you?
September 28th.
Wait, are we both Libras?
Yes.
Libra power!
Yay!
Guys,
See,
comment your astrology
So
symbol.
cool.
both of you are Libras. Is that what you just shared?
Yes, that's awesome.
I see. I'm a Capricorn. FYI.
My sister.
I don't really know what the traits of Capricorn is. My nephew's trying to be loud right now. Wow. Set him straight.
What's your zodiac symbol? Animal.
Me? A rooster. The Chinese? A rooster.
I'm the ox.
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't know mine. Is it Chinese?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know my character. And why am I hearing my own voice now? I wasn't here. That's why I wasn't.
I don't know. I can't see you still.
Oh, you can't?
Does anybody have any other questions before we go? No, I still can't see you.
Well, let's put this last question out there for those are watching. Whenever you have to cut it, tell us how can they follow your work and follow you. Drop us your social media handles.
Okay. Mine is the easiest thing in the world. It's my first and last name. Do you guys see it?
No, you didn't type in there.
So you guys, I have a Facebook, I have a Facebook page. So it's Regina, Miss Cambodian American DC. I'm gonna write it.
I'm thinking about making a fan page, but I don't know. It's too much work. And I do have a Snapchat, but I like to keep that for like personal use. I don't like to be like having so many people on that.
Okay.
I don't have a Snapchat because I don't know how to use it. I gotta get with the times. But Bunyan's asked, dream place to live or visit. What do you guys say?
What?
I'm good. It's getting choppy. See, that's why like we always stop around the 45th to 50th minute mark, because after this new territory, the audio and video, like they're trying to just tell us, they're giving us a hint that we need to go.
We have to put a new record.
Oh, it's been a new record. It's way past the record.
Well, he asked favorite place to live or visit.
Oh, basically.
Favorite place to what?
Go for it. To live or visit.
I don't know. I can't say that yet because I haven't traveled around the world. Only a few places.
The next place I want to visit is Alaska, because my friend moved to Alaska and I've been hearing about these Alaskan cruises. So if you guys want to come to Alaska with me, let's get this to 3,000 props.
Dang, 3,000.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to break the 4 digits right now. I saw Schley just jacking my numbers up a little bit. I've been to Alaska, Regina. It's amazing.
Europe. I want to visit Paris in Europe because I'm like a romantic freak and I believe in love like a sad little puppy I am.
You can do that in Lowell. You can be a sad love puppy in Lowell, no?
Where, at the Merrimack River? Like, no. I want somewhere romantic. Like, Paris looks so romantic and beautiful, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll find love in a hopeless place. But yeah,
Well,
that's me.
after your Cambodia trip, Virginia, you can go, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Be romantic in Cambodia.
Stop! Someone will try to get a green card over here.
They probably will. No, they stopped doing that. That's not as common as the early '90s and the early '90s and late '90s, when Cambodian American men like me back in those days were worth $20,000 to $25,000 as a dowry for marriage, as the amount. But now, like, I'm worth like $5,000 if I go back to get married. I was like, I just went down the drain. Like, they can come here so fast and so easy now. So yeah. Any last questions? We'll take one last question from our audience, and then, ladies, we have to call it quits for the night. We can always do a part 2. No worries. It looks like there's the demand for a part 2.
Yeah, let's do a part 2.
But it was fun, you know.
We can get like 1,000 people watching.
We can. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Final last words for you both. Virginia, go first. Any last words?
What?
Any last words you want to say to your fans, followers, and those watching right now? Any last words?
For those who haven't followed me yet, follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Actually, Instagram, because I have too many Facebook friend requests and it's kind of scary, so I don't really accept people. I'm sorry. But Instagram, definitely. I didn't even accept, well, I had to block my dad because he's just inappropriate on there, so he just says too many things. But yeah, Instagram definitely. Not even. But thank you guys for watching. We have to definitely do a part 2.
Yes.
More people to watch, more questions. This was so much fun. Thank you guys for sending us love. This is our first time on Blab, and hopefully we'll have so many more to come.
Thank you, Virginia. Regina?
I just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a really fun conversation, and yeah, we're going to make this the next Harry Potter sequel. So let's have a sequel.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, Hunger Games. And basically, like, for us to be here, it was with all of your support. So I just wanted to say thank you, and happy International Women's Day, happy Late Cereal Day, and happy National Pancake Day. So
There was 3 national days today. Wow.
Yeah, because America likes to party, but I think Cambodia likes to party more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do. They really do.
Well, thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Regina, for spending your Tuesday afternoon with us and going beyond our expectations of 30 minutes
love you guys.
to an hour and 15 minutes. So we love you back, and we want to definitely welcome you both for a future broadcast. Maybe, here's a cool maybe question for all of us. The third person that we want to invite is another current Miss Cambodian American. I thought about bringing her for this one, but I just wanted to test out this three-way conversation first. Her name is Morgan. She's like half Morgan Villachai. I believe she's from the Atlanta area. They did a pageant. She won. Remember? Her name is Morgan. So there's a few other Miss Cambodian Americans that we can invite. They might not be the same current year that you won for your respective communities, but definitely let's have that conversation in the near future where we can invite three.
More fun.
Yeah, can we call this like Trio Tuesday or like Tuesday Talk or Trio Tuesday Talk or someone come up with a catchy name.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's cool.
Coffee
We'll
Talk for Miss Cambodians. You too can create that name, and American will be happily endorse it and do the publicity to get 1,000 people next time for our broadcast.
Yes, and all the followers. Definitely share, tell all of your friends that this was fun and cool. Have them ask us questions that haven't been asked yet. So.
And lastly, for those that might have just joined us now, when the broadcast ends, it will be uploaded immediately on American's YouTube page and on the same Blab page that you are visiting now. So everything gets archived and becomes replayable for our future viewers. All right.
Okay,
So,
let's end tonight with the Blab Gab.
Blab,
Yes.
that's the first. Oh snap!
Okay, Blab Gab. Okay, go.
Look at my dad. Blah.
My headphones just came out. That was on the record too. Oh snap! I thought I stopped pause. I thought I stopped recording.
No, you
Let's
knew it was.
let's all do a collective wave and bye to our watchers as we part ways and go have our Taco Tuesday nights. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Virginia. It's a tongue twister. See, your names are like so similar. I'm like unintentionally. What's that? That's LA, not AV. VA.
Actually,
We don't have.
Virginia, hello.
We have.
Yes, up to
We have
Virginia.
start doing gang signs. I'm gonna take off the recording.